Hello people, this is the Moto Vlog Challenge, number 17. How are you doing, my friends? This is Monday here in the beautiful Sydney, Australia. It's a little bit of an overcast day, a little bit cold as well, but nothing terrible, nothing that will make you shiver to death. I'm not wearing my gloves yet, and it's not that bad, to be honest. So here we go, we're ghosting that black car, waiting for the right moment to overtake. Bram, here we go. There are already cars parking on the left, so we gotta be a little extra careful. I know how it feels, people. It's Monday. It absolutely sucks. We're gonna try to be positive here and just, move on, because we all have to pay mortgage. So you see that car merging there to the left lane. I gotta try to overtake that car before that car tries to get back to the lane where it's supposed to be. That car is not supposed to be on the left lane, but we said this before, we're not here to enforce the law. We're here to save time, commute faster, and spend more time with our families. So just don't try to be that guy calling people off, telling people what to do or what are they not supposed to do. This is not what I am about or what we should be about. I'm a little bit rambling today because I have a little bit of a headache. That happens when you drink alcohol the night before. So I'm very aware that I'm not in the best of my conditions, so I'm gonna take it easy. Now, for the first time for this vlog, I actually took the shortcut. I saw that in my future there were a lot of buses and trucks on the left lane going up the hill, and this hill is pretty scary because, I don't know, just having to stop in such a steep hill and take off again, it's just nerve-wracking, especially if you're on the bike and you are behind that people. Look at this is gonna be magic. Pling plong. Here we go, we are in the shortcut now. I don't want to show you my shortcut because it's a secret, so you'll figure out. If you ride here, you'll figure out. So here we go, we're going up the hill now. Luckily we're gonna avoid all the traffic that is gonna be on the left lane. Now we're going behind these 3 cars. I don't know where these guys are going. A lot of times here you see a lot of push bikes, which is cool. Always have to take care for the little brothers in the push bikes, It's just the way it is, They're I wish I could commute in my push bike too, but I have a very restrictive time, in the mornings. I have to drop the kids to school, then gear up, then go cross the city, cross the tunnel. So I wish I had the time, but I don't. And it's not an excuse because I actually ride my bike a lot, just not for commuting. My push bike, my bicycle, because I love it. It's a great exercise, That's how I actually got into motorcycles. When I started at college back home, I used to commute in a push bike to uni, and that's how I got into. Maybe the next step was to get a motorcycle, and I did. So, but I miss those days. Just waking up knowing that you have to do that exercise. Well, let's pay attention here. We got a merge. That's a P plate. That's a second red flag to check from that car. That car is gonna have to merge right. So it's good that this car on the right, the white car, gave him way. Usually people are a bit selfish and they'll just block their way, kind of, and then you will block the left lane. So thank you, white car, you were cool. You saw me there, sticking to the left, because I saw that car was gonna merge to the left. I could have given way, but what I think is gonna happen is like that car was gonna turn left in this red light, just like this car in front of me is doing. So I always this is something else, like I saw that motorcycle, so I stick to my left so he can overtake and filter. I saw that it was a sport bike, and sport bikes are much more narrow, so for them it's easier to filter through cars. Then when he overtook me, I saw that he also flipped his mirrors, so the bike is even more narrow. I don't know if I have the balls to flip my mirrors. I constantly watch my mirrors. You saw that guy there in the front, the bike changing 2 lanes almost blindly to the right far lane. Bit risky, man, but well, you did it, and you did it safely, I guess, so it's all good. You're alive. Because remember, people, if you die, there's no coming back. That's funny. Not really. Also, a big shout out to all my subscribers. To my 0 subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. And here a little bit of a jam for the cars trying to get into the petrol station. Again, these cars here, I don't know what's up there, but they kind of close the left lane, but for no reason, to be honest. Like I guess they wanna have an open space if a truck is gonna get into that construction site. But here in the mornings like now, they're blocking the lane for nothing. There's nothing going on here, so I don't know, Sydney, what's that about? Please explain, or somebody in the comments, if you guys can explain what's happening. I don't really understand, and I really want to understand. So I can just not bitch about anything, so at least to know what is really happening. So here we go on the left lane. There's not much to do, we just have to follow that taxi. I'm going to the right lane now. I'm not sure why, I guess to overtake. Oh yeah, that black pickup too. Cool pickup. I kind of like pickups. Not like the ones that people that work in construction or trade is used, but that one there, like all black, pretty cool. It's like Batman's pickup or something. I don't think Batman has pickups, but if he will have a pickup, it will look like that, I guess. Or what's the name of Batman? Bruce Willis? No, Master Bruce? I don't know. So here we go, that bus was gonna merge to the middle because this truck is parked here for some strange reason. I was all over the place, I remember. I don't know if you can hear it, but I was trying to change the blinkers and I smack on the horn. I have this thing with my left thumb. Sometimes I wanna flick the directional light, but I end up touching the horn, which is terrible because here in Sydney people usually don't use the horn too much. It's kind of rude, and it's not my intention to be rude, it just happened to happen, It's like it's a bit too close, I guess, so there's not much I can do. It's kind of hard to flick it and not touch the horn, so I don't know, it's just motorcycle thing, We're waiting for the red light, for the green light. Here we go. What is this thing on the road? What is this wet? I was trying to be away from that wet patch. Probably a car or a big truck do a wee all over the road. That's terrible, but well, maybe I'm just crazy. I'm terribly hungover today, so don't drink tequila, people. No, not cool. We had a barbecue party last Sunday, and We had some tequila with some friends to celebrate a soccer championship, and yeah, not feeling 100% today. You will see my riding. I'm just careful today. I'm not trying to overtake much. I mean, in the sense of taking unnecessary risks or risks at all. I said this before. There is nothing wrong to acknowledge that you are not 100% there. So in that type of days, it's better to just take it easy and try to avoid any situation when you physically have to be in your top condition, to perform and save yourself. Well, today is one of those days, so I was just going easy peasy, Also, I was a bit late, so there wasn't much traffic, especially approaching the bridge. It was a freeway, so it's all good. Here you see how I'm ghosting that Mercedes-Benz. I know, you see, he won't turn, bram, the right moment to overtake. I saw him seeing me. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes you just need to realize that he had a glimpse of you on the mirror. That's the time to overtake. So it's good that that transaction ended up being all good and we were safe. Big truck here on the right side. We're gonna approach the Harbor Bridge way. I can see a bus already in my future, so I'm kind of stuck here. There's no point going fast. I gotta wait till that bus starts, and it did. It's moving now, so I'm just gonna try to follow him. Not too close because I don't wanna be stuck on the fumes and the brake dust. So in some moment I'm gonna overtake that bus when it's the right moment. Here, making sure the left is free. Here we go. I'm gonna try to overtake this bus now, because if it's possible, I prefer not to have a bus in front of me. It kind of blocks the view and the fumes, so I'm also have to ghost that car there, the black SUV. So for now I'm just stuck here. Let's just keep going and enjoying the bike in low reps. I love my V-Strom. I recently posted on Reddit about how many people in the motorcycle subreddit has a V-Strom or had a V-Strom in the past. Many people reply, so it's pretty cool. I didn't know the V-Strom is such a loved bike. I thought it was more all about sport bikes in the motorcycle subreddit. But yeah, it's such a nice bike, such a nice riding position. You're not overextending. You just pretty much like a big motocross bike, like a very comfortable straight up position. Also, I was mentioning that I ride bicycles a lot, and yeah, I don't have a road bike. All my bikes are mountain bikes, hardtails and full suspension bikes, because the position is just terrible, man. It's like leaning forward so much. I think it's the same philosophy. I like to achieve the same seating position, handlebar position in my motorcycle and in my bicycles. I just like it being straight up. I know it's not that aerodynamic if you want, but I don't bring my back, and for me it's more important that actually going fast. I don't compete, so for me it's all about like the proper reach from the arms, so just comfortable, just always looking for that. Here we go in Harbor Bridge, a bit of an overcast day. Still beautiful, It's not perfect, but at least it's still beautiful. It's not raining, so it's just a mellow day traffic, mellow as I am probably feeling. I've been rambling too much. I think I shouldn't drink coffee before doing the voiceovers or actually having lunch. I had to get some deep fried food, man, because I'm still not 100%, so it's good that I found some fried chicken or something, and I feel better now. But I'm still. It's been so long that I had a night, a crazy night. It's not that it was crazy. Like actually, all my family was there and all my friends with their families and kids. But tequila shots, man. Never again. But maybe tomorrow. So here we go. This is the view. I'm gonna call this part the view because man, it's such a nice view. But again, not feeling 100%. I didn't even feel like turning my neck so you guys can see the Opera House and the Harbor Bridge because I will probably puke or something, which is not great. I drank like 2 liters of water last night, plus electrolytes and vitamins and Berocca, apple juice, a bit of Sprite. But well, I guess probably I got 3 liters of fluid before going to bed, and I went to bed pretty early too, probably at 7 p.m. Thinking it was still a little bit of light. It wasn't even night. So thank you to my wife for checking the kids. I was unable to check anything last night, but then I woke up like at 4 in the morning, and I was like already terrible. So here we go. We're gonna merge to the left, approaching the chicane. Now this is an important moment. You see that car there? I have to overtake that car on the left and let a little space for the pickup, for the youth to merge, because then 2 becomes 1. So I've seen a lot of people in this situation trying to block the car in front of you that is supposed to merge anyway. So don't be that people, just the same like here. I stick to the left, so if there's a car behind me on the left that needs to go left, they can. So it didn't happen in this case, but I remember I was trying to get as close as possible to that car in front of me, so the other car behind me can get closer and make a space for the car to go to the left. So some people get it, some people don't get it. I'm just tripping balls today. So yeah, this chicane wasn't very exciting at all. It was just lame. But what can you do? I'm feeling lame too, so let's just lame together today. Hopefully my commute back home is gonna be better. If you guys wanna see the commute back home that I actually also record every day for safety purposes, just let me know in the comments. I might do that for you. But so far no subscribers, and I said this before, I got some email. Yeah, they were spams. So I don't know for how long I'm gonna keep doing this. But well, here we go. This is pretty much the end of the trip, people. Thank you very much for watching this. I think we didn't learn anything today. I was just like rambling drunk and giving way to the car, didn't take it. Bye.